All right, everybody. Today we're going to talk about the true purpose of a funnel, the power of email marketing. Once you understand how powerful and how effective email marketing is in building that know, like, and trust with your customer, your clients, those people whose lives you want to impact, you will never, ever again take it for granted. You will spend more time, like I have, in getting much better at it and getting more and more understanding of it and taking more time to build that list. We've all heard that the power is in the list, the value is in the list, the fortune is in the list, but I will tell you that it goes beyond that. It goes beyond just having the list to having a responsive list, having a list that you can interact with, that you can feel like you're right in their living room, having a conversation with them at all times, something that is almost literally impossible to do on social media because everything flies by at the speed of light, right? So without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, what exactly is a marketing funnel and what's the purpose of a marketing funnel? Well, for one thing, awareness, right? People get to know about your product, your service. Maybe they stumble upon a blog post, a Facebook ad, a tweet. It's a way of connecting, a way of people getting aware of who you are. They might get to your funnel through wanting a lead magnet or looking at a product that you have or a webinar coming up, whatever it might be. But they then get awareness of who you are, and from there they might want to look at a bunch of other things that you've got. Interest. They're curious. Okay, they click around and perhaps read more of your content. So that's a marketing funnel is going to grab all of those things. Decision. They're considering purchasing or subscribing. They might check out a product review or compare prices and so forth. A marketing funnel is used for all of these things. And last but not least, that action, that final step to purchase, subscribe, or take the desired action that you want them to. That is what we hope, but here's what I will tell you. The main purpose of a funnel, the most important purpose of a funnel, is to build your email list. All right? So here's why. Here's the thing. Not everybody who enters your funnel will make it to the action stage. They just don't. We know that it takes 5 to 7 times of connecting with people before they make a decision. Now, do they on those rare occasions opt into a sales funnel, go to the sales page and go, yep, I want that? Absolutely. Does it happen a lot? Not so much. They get distracted. They might want to think it over. Others might be waiting on a paycheck. There's all kinds and that's why email collection is so important. Collecting emails means you're getting that permission to enter someone's personal online space, their inbox. It's like they're inviting you into their digital living room. I love that. Okay. Why is email collection so important? So if we tie this again into the funnel, which in my belief and a lot of the experts out there is to collect that email, why is that? Okay. One, it is a direct line to your audience. Social media algorithms, we know they change all the time. They come and they go, but there's one thing that remains constant. It has been around forever, and it will be around forever, and that's email. Having someone's email means that you can reach them directly without relying on Facebook, without being worried about getting shut down, put in Facebook jail, TikTok jail, being canceled, and all that other stuff. Plus, they've given you permission to talk to them on exactly what they want to be talked to. I don't know about you, but in social media, I'm always getting posts and things on my feed that I have no interest in. I can't figure out why the algorithm is sending them to me because I have no control over that. Whereas with email, they've opted in, so they know exactly what they're going to get from you. And they can opt out at any time, right? Secondly, you're going to have higher engagement. People are more likely, and this is a statistical fact, to open and engage with a personalized email than to scroll past your posts in their crowded social media feed, right? I see my wife and friends and everything on their phones and pads and their old fingers going 90 miles an hour. They're just scrolling as fast as they can to get through things. They spend their day, with their fingers on their phones, whereas email, very personalized, very engaging, much, much better way to build, again, that know, like, and trust. Thirdly, Building relationships, sending consistent and valuable, and that's kind of the key, consistent, valuable emails helps build a bond with your audience, helps build that know, like, and trust. It's a conversation with a two-way street, right? Something that takes a lot of time and effort. If you're building your business on social media, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you will find if you sit back and really look at it, that you're spending your day with your fingers on that phone, answering and making, connections back and forth and talking all the time and messaging and all of that. Some of you, that might be fun. For me, it wasn't, and I needed to find a way to really build a powerful know, like, and trust without spending 12 hours a day with my fingers on the phone or on the computer like that. Okay. So how do I do this? How do I collect emails? Well, we're talking about funnels, so let's talk about it, right? Lead magnets. Okay. Again, these are all about the funnels. So offering something of value, that quid pro quo, right, in exchange for an email. It could be a free ebook, a discount coupon, and so forth. I would encourage you to go to my site. There's some free ebooks on the lead magnet and the different ones that you can create and how you can create them. I'll put a link in the description so that you can get that free ebook. But lead magnets, that's a great way, right? You see how I did that? Example, if you ever visited a health website and got a free 7-day meal plan in exchange for email, that's a lead magnet, right? You go to your favorite website, or you go to a YouTube channel, you're watching YouTube, and at the end or during the video, they talk about, just like I did, they talk about, hey, you can get this free thing that's congruent with what you're talking about. You can get this free ebook, this free checklist, this free guide, whatever it might be, right? Okay, lead magnet. Second, content upgrades. Okay, these are specific bonuses for specific blog posts. For instance, if you've written a blog post about photography tips, you could offer a download checklist as a content upgrade, right? So there's another way, and you would send them to a funnel. They would opt in, and then you would give them a thank you page that would give them that downloadable checklist. Okay. Example, photography blogs often give away quick setting guides. These are huge. Guides and checklists are huge, along with short ebooks, right? For various photography scenarios as a content upgrade. Okay. Third, webinars and workshops. These are huge. Whenever you have a free webinar, again, you're going to use a funnel to direct them to get them to sign up to that webinar or workshop, right? And what do you want to get out of that? You want to get them to give you their email, right? Again, what's the purpose of the funnel? I'm using the funnel for a webinar or workshop. What do I want the funnel to do? Get their email, right? I'm not selling anything. I just want to get their email. Not only do you collect emails, but you also engage your audience in real time. Okay. Example, many online marketing gurus host free webinars on topics like how to boost your online sales, how to get more leads, da-da-da. To get a slot, you provide your email. It's all free, except for we want your email, right? Exit intent. Just as a visitor, and some people think, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Too much resistance, is about to leave a pop-up window offering them something compelling, okay? And I'll tell you about this resistance, and I get this a lot with people that I'm coaching. They want to get rid of that squeeze page and send people right to the sales page because there's so much resistance. Well, it's like saying, I really don't like having to change my tires all the time, and they wear out. I think I'm just going to go without tires, right? That would be ridiculous. I'm just going to buy better tires, right? So you have to have a better squeeze page, something that really is grabbing the interest of those people that are your target audience, something that is about the benefit and how you can help them, which will then prompt them to, yeah, I'm going to give you my email. I want to find out more about that, right? Exactly the same with exit intent pop-ups. If they're good, people don't care, right? Example, e-commerce sites often use this with messages like, wait, here's a 10% off your first purchase, okay? That's a benefit for them. 10% off. Great. Last but not least, regularly deliver value. And I think people lose this, and I know years ago I did. I just thought I could just keep pitching and hopefully someone will jump in, right? This isn't a tactic, but a reminder. The best way to get someone's email and keep it is by delivering constant value. Be it through newsletters, special offers, or just a kind word, or just continued value, right? One of the things that I have been working with my clients and the people I'm coaching is to let them know that when someone opts in to maybe a sales funnel, but they don't buy, right? And now they're on your email list. What they typically want to do is send emails out saying, "Hey, don't forget you can buy." Like, you know, instead of maybe, let's say it's a course, grabbing some benefit from each of the modules. Maybe one day it's a module that's about branding, and they grab something that they got from it, some insight, and they give that value to the person, and then tie that into two things. One, reminding them that they can get all of this and more, and sending them back to your info page so they can look at the sales page again, and encouraging them to look forward to your email tomorrow, because you're going to go over another certain module. Name that. I'm going over the email marketing module. I've got some ideas for you that might help, because you want to train them. You want to get them used to looking for your emails and having that engagement. I promise you, the engagement and the know, like, and trust within your email list will become better and better and better. Okay. Now, we've all heard of Russell Brunson, right? Russell Brunson. I live in North Idaho. Russell lives in South Idaho, about 8 hours south of me in Boise area. I've been working with him on and off in the background. I don't know if he would know my name from Adam, but I was involved with him when he first got started with ClickFunnels, and I've got probably every book he's ever written, and I love his philosophy on funnels and how things work, and the purpose of them and everything else. So what I want to do is give you some ideas from Russell about why he believes, like I do, and so many, email is king, right? Well, first of all, it's a direct line of communication. And I agree, social media is fabulous, but it's crowded. I can't tell you how many times my wife has found something on Facebook, had to get up and do something, come back, walked into my office and said, "I know it's here, honey," and her finger's going 90 miles an hour. I saw it, I just was there, and she's scrolling, and she can't find it, right? Or it takes her 10 minutes of scrolling, right? It's crowded, unreliable due to changing algorithms. You never know what's going to be set up in front of you. I get this all the time. It's like, why did they put that on my feed? That's something that I've never even clicked on or have any interest in. But email is, I so much agree with him, and this is your VIP pass directly into someone's digital space. As Russell often points out, the power is in following up, and email gives you that capability, right? If someone reaches out to you through social media and you decide you don't want a squeeze page and they go right to your info page and they don't come back, you have nothing more. You don't know that they ever went there. You might have a statistic that says, oh, one more person viewed it, but you don't know who they are. Nobody knows who they are. You don't have their email. You can't be following up with them. Or if you do the funnel right and you do what it's supposed to do, collect that email now, you can do that follow-up. That is so, so very important. And secondly, it builds and nurtures relationship. It's not just about selling, but engaging in storytelling and offering value. This is the cornerstone of not only Brunson's philosophy, but all the greats out there, where he emphasizes the power of creating the hook, story, and offer, right? The hook is that squeeze page. The story is what you're going to tell them on the info page and then give them the offer. In emails, to connect deeply with your audience. So you are congruent and you keep that going. One of the things I love he says is that each step in your funnel and your emails should lead to the next step, right? So when he comes up with a hook, story, and offer, you're leading him down that journey. It's like going into, I don't know, a park, and there's an entrance into a trail that you can hike. And it's leading you all the way along the line. Turn here to go see this. Turn here to go see this. Go down this path. Be careful here. Whatever it is, leading you step by step all along the way, right? And in marketing, that's a hook, story, and offer. One of the things that I will always tell the people I'm working with is become a great storyteller and become a great story collector. We've all heard the saying that facts tell, stories sell. Become a great storyteller. Okay, let's look at some real-world examples, because it's easy to talk, but let's see, what really happens out there. Lead magnets. Digital marketing expert Neil Patel frequently offers comprehensive value CEO guides for free. What's the catch? Your email, right? You don't have to buy anything. There's no pitch. He's going to give you a free SEO guide, right? Content upgrades. Brian Dean of 𝓕𝓾𝓷𝓮𝓵 excels here for his detailed posts on SEO techniques. He offers an exclusive bonus, which is an actionable checklist or a supplementary video only available to email subscribers. Right? So you've got to subscribe to get this. It's valuable information. Quid pro quo. I'm going to give you valuable information. The only thing I want from you is your email address, and you can opt out, unsubscribe at any time. But I'm going to give you continued value all along the way. All right. This is the one I love. Amy, I'm taking a course from Amy Porterfield right now that is incredibly phenomenal, right? But webinars. Amy Porterfield, she's an online marketing maven, often hosts webinars like the Ultimate Course Creation Starter Kit. To access, you guessed it, you gotta sign in, you gotta opt in, you gotta give her your email. Now, I always like, some people say, well, just get the email, don't get the name, because it reduces that resistance thing again. I'm not a firm believer in it. I think that's all about your mindset. I like having her name because then I can personalize the emails. I can actually say, hey, Amy, hey, Dean, Brian, hey, Russell, hey, Ron, hey, Sally, hey, Judy. I feel that gives it a lot more personality, gives that a lot more personalization, a lot more of that, connection, that know, like, and trust, and so forth. So I very seldom do I collect the phone number unless it's something I need the phone number for, but I will always collect the name, first name, not the last name, just the first name and the email. Exit intent pop-ups. Again, this is one that people resist all the time. Ever tried leaving a product page on Beard Brand? I haven't been there, but I need to go there. They smartly use exit intent pop-ups, offering a discount or a compelling reason to stay in exchange for, again, you guessed it, your email, right? Email. Value-packed newsletter. Ann Handley's Total Anarchy is a biweekly newsletter that's an epitome of value. The consistent delivery of insights, humor, and actionable tips ensures that her subscribers eagerly await her emails. But how do they get there? She gets them to give her their emails initially. Right? So I hope you've seen here the power of the funnel, the purpose of the funnel, and overall the incredible importance of email marketing and getting that email. If you're in a place in your life right now, that in your business, that you are trying to decide whether or not I should use a funnel, whether or not I should have an opt-in or a squeeze page to get their email and keep that resistance low and all of those things, I hope this has changed your mind. I hope this has given you some insight into the power, the importance, and the value that email marketing brings to the table compared to social media. Not that social media is bad. It's a great way to get people where you want them to go. It always reminds me of here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, you'll be driving down the main drag and you look over and you'll see a shop, and in front of that shop is this 20-foot little blow-up skinny guy with his arms flailing all over the place trying to direct people into the shop. The purpose of that flailing guy is not to be looking at the flailing guy. The purpose is to grab their attention and get them into the shop, right? The purpose of your funnel, hopefully, is to eventually get a sale, but the initial purpose and most important thing is for you to have the right information that's targeting your target audience. And you have to know, okay, you have to know your ideal target avatar, right? Your ideal target audience. You need to know that, so that you can target, so that you can build a better funnel, a better widget, right? If you're just putting out, hey, get my vitamin, it's got this and this and this and this in it, yay, chances are you're not going to have much success with that conversion rate, right? But if instead you say, are you struggling with being tired every day, just not having enough energy to get up and do what you want to do? Check out this new vitamin pack, or check out what we've done to help get rid of that tiredness, or whatever it might be, right? Something that is a benefit that hits your target audience's pain point, that's something they're struggling with that you can help with, right? So, in conclusions, this is worth reading, right? In one of his lightning talks, Russell Brunson shared, your net worth is directly related to your network. Okay, it's just not about collecting emails, which is got to start there, right? But fostering relationships, creating value, and building a network of loyal customers and raving fans. Network marketing, I had a great amount of success, but not a huge amount. Wasn't a millionaire in it, but certainly was a six-figure earner in it. Created tens of thousands of people in lists in organizations. But here's what I found: it took that many people in your organization to make good money. Whereas if you are building your own business, let's say you have your own course, you have your own products that you're selling, and you build this email list that has created the relationships and loyal customers and raving fans, then you can get away with maybe 1,000 people, 500 people. I know people online that are making 6 and 7 figures with incredibly small lists in my mind. And why do they do that? Because they're working with people that want to work with them, right? So, conclusion, right? In this digital landscape where distractions are abundant, attention spans are fleeting, having a direct line to your potential customer is something that's just critical and valuable. A marketing funnel isn't just about converting sales. It's a holistic strategy that emphasizes building, nurturing relationships, and at the very core of this strategy, is email collection. Remember, every email you collect represents trust. It's a sign that someone believes in the value you offer. Treasure it, nurture it, and watch your business grow. God bless you. I hope this helps. I hope this shows you, will inspire you to get more involved with collecting, building your list, and building and nurturing that list to make it something that you can use for a lifetime. God bless you.